Hey, what's up folks, and happy St. Patty's Day to everybody out there. This is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. Today's video is going to be how to become a Bitcoin millionaire. So this video was inspired by some things I saw Michael Saylor saying the other day, and it really got me thinking. I had an epiphany and I thought I have to do a video on this. I have to share this secret, this information with you because it will blow your mind, all right? So with that, if you're a first-time viewer, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you click the bell, you'll be made aware whenever I post content just like this. And if you enjoy today's video, make sure to hit the like button, all right? Now let's get it going. So as I mentioned just the other night, I was doing what I always do every night. I was sitting in my favorite spot on the couch. I was playing Dr. Mario on my cell phone and I was watching YouTube videos. Well, one of the videos that came across my feed was Michael Saylor in another recent interview. He does them daily. And in this particular interview, he was talking about how the annualized return of Bitcoin historically is over 230%, which crushes all other asset classes, which is just a crazy thing to think about, that it destroys everything else, right? And so it got me thinking that if he is so confident in this, and he's incredibly smart, incredibly bright, he's an MIT graduate, he's a CEO of a publicly traded company, if this guy is investing $5 billion into Bitcoin, why isn't everyone, right? And that's where today's video starts. So, an article came out on March 15th by Cointelegraph.com titled, Bitcoin was the best performing asset of the past decade by 1,000%. Now, the article itself highlights a chart posted by Charlie Bolello of Compound Capital Advisors that he posted to Twitter, which shows asset class returns over the past 10 years. So let's insert that chart now. So if you look at the chart, you can see that Bitcoin throughout its life has highs and lows, just like any other asset. The highs, though, are significantly higher than anything else, with 2013 peaking at over 5,507% alone. Now, if you go all the way to the right, from 2011 through 2021, the average annualized returns of Bitcoin were 230.6%. So, if you compare that to all other asset classes, Bitcoin returns on average 11.5 times the second place asset, which is the NASDAQ 100. That is insane. Now, the chart is telling in that it also shows how poor some of these other assets are, like bonds, for example, have just been awful lately. It also shows that gold returns 1.5% a year, or under 154 times the average annual return of Bitcoin. So I think we can stop the whole gold versus Bitcoin debate. It's settled. Now, referencing Michael Saylor and corporate CEOs that have cash on hand, cash returns not even 1% a year at only 0.5%. So this is where the fundamental question that was brought up in the MicroStrategy conference by Michael Saylor and Ross Stevens, that every CEO today who is sitting on cash reserves is going to have to make a decision. Do you continue to keep your money in a depreciating fiat currency, or do you transition to something such as Bitcoin that can earn over 230% per year? So, this is when I kind of had an epiphany or light bulb moment, right? And particularly with me, where the bulk of my cash is in retirement accounts. So it really got me thinking, right? So there are many people out there that are sitting on large sums of money, whether it be in a retirement account, real estate, bonds, cash, gold, commodities, you name it, right? If our annualized returns in all of these other assets return less than 11.5 times the value of Bitcoin, why isn't everyone investing in Bitcoin? It seems so obvious. So I think part of the reason is pretty big. So I'm going to go through a few of them here. And then it's that traditional finance still just doesn't know what to think about Bitcoin. They really don't, right? So the average person does not know that Bitcoin is capped at 21 million coins. That is all there will ever be, is 21 million. Yes, they are still mining today to reach that 21 million, but that's all that there will ever be. In addition, a lot of the early coins that were mined have been lost. They are gone forever. They are, as I've mentioned on this channel before, they're like Spanish ships that have set off into the sea, never to return. All right, they were full of riches, they're gone. So we have 21 million coins total, and it's actually significantly less than that. Now, the average person also does not know that Bitcoin mining rewards are halved every 4 years. So every 4 years, those rewards are halved again, and the miners get less and less rewards. Now, the average person does not know that we can predict the future value of Bitcoin with Plan B's stock to flow chart. I've already done a video on this. I've mentioned this numerous times. The funny and ironic thing is that's probably one of my worst performing videos, and it tells a lot of information, right? Now, the average person also just does not fully grasp how scarce Bitcoin truly is, and that it's only getting scarcer, right? Now, there are many people out there that just don't understand and may never understand the value of a scarce digital asset. This is a new concept, and it's foreign to a lot of people, right? They also don't understand how easy it is to buy and sell Bitcoin, and the fact that you can buy or sell Bitcoin just about anywhere. Every single exchange has it. You can do it 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Well, Jesse, what happens if I buy Bitcoin? Can I sell it? Yes. What happens if I sell Bitcoin? Can I buy it? Yes. You can do anything you want with this Bitcoin, buying and selling any time of the day. It is easy. Just download an app, simple, right? So here's where the video gets fun with numbers. This is my favorite part, and this is the part you're not going to want to miss. This is the most important part of this video. So first of all, Bitcoin is everywhere, as I mentioned, and you can get it on just about every single exchange. Now, one of the exchanges that's my top favorite that everybody on this channel probably gets sick of me talking about is Voyager, but I really like Voyager. It's easy to use, it works, it's simple, love it. And if you hold more than 0.01 Bitcoin, you get 6.5% interest on it. So that is really good, right? So it's an incentive to hold Bitcoin in Voyager, which you can do with the app on your phone. And by the way, referral links are in the video description where you can get referral bonuses. Just for anyone out there, if you sign up through a referral link, you'll get $25. You get the bonus, I get the bonus. That's how the bonus system works. Okay, now, when we insert the chart here, if you look at this chart, this is crazy. So I've created a chart that has the annualized return on investment per year. So on the far left, you can see that at 230.6% a year is the annualized return of Bitcoin. If you look just under that, we have the interest that you can earn with Voyager at 6.5%. Below that, we have a total of 237.10% available. So if you made an initial investment of $10,000, as you can see here by the amounts column, and then you start going to the right through the years, you will be a millionaire between 5 and 6 years from now with a $10,000 investment. That will happen. If you look at a $25,000 investment, you will be a millionaire between 4 and 5 years. And you can see here through this chart, depending on how much you put in is how much it will return, right? Now, what's absolutely crazy is if you invested somewhere between 200 and 250,000, you would actually become a billionaire in year 10. That is insane. And I have to say that this was inspired by one of my earlier videos that I did on Bitcoin, where I said that in 2012, if you put 50 bucks in, you would have been a millionaire today. Well, the beauty of it is that that same magic still holds true today. So another thing here that's totally crazy is that really what I'm saying here with 237.10% is a 2.37x. Now in crypto speak, that's like nothing. There are altcoins that do way more than that in a year. But Bitcoin does this on average year over year, okay? So remember that. Now, that we know you can make in Bitcoin alone, how much of your crypto portfolio should be in Bitcoin? So this is a question that comes up a lot, right? Like, well, how much Bitcoin should I hold? People want to know that. And I think it's actually pretty easy, and maybe you shouldn't overthink this. And let me give you my logic behind that. So if you look at Bitcoin's market dominance in the crypto market as a whole, Bitcoin accounts for nearly 70% of the entire market. Everything rides on Bitcoin, right? 70%. So why not make Bitcoin 70% of your portfolio? Now, that number makes sense to me. If Bitcoin's market dominance slips at some point, let's say it goes down to 65, then maybe the amount of Bitcoin you hold should be 65% of your portfolio, right? And I'm talking about your crypto portfolio in particular. I'm not talking about your investment portfolio as a whole. I'm talking about crypto. So in your crypto portfolio, I think you should go with its market share as your percentage of your portfolio, okay? Now, the magic of what I just shared is in how it compounds. So as I mentioned, you know, that first early video that I did, if you put 50 bucks in 2012, you would have over $1 million today. That is absolutely crazy. That is just baffling to me because I definitely had 50 bucks in 2012 and I blew it on things like getting gas for my vehicle and going out to eat. So the same holds true today, believe it or not. And this is why Michael Saylor has gone all in. This is why Tesla has gone all in. Also, I don't even think it matters what the price is that you buy it at or how much you even buy. What matters is the rate of return. 230% plus an additional 6.5 at Voyager. Holy cow. So it's crazy, folks. This is the epiphany that I had. I was thinking about my retirement accounts, and I looked at them, and for the year I've made 4.5%. Bitcoin's returning 230. So the longer I leave my money in a 401k, the less I'm gonna make. And that's the reality of it. That's why the people with the big money are going into Bitcoin. That's why it makes sense. It almost makes too much sense, or stop making sense, Michael Saylor. Just like the talking heads. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about Bitcoin. I hope you become a Bitcoin millionaire. The possibilities are endless, folks. You're in it the right time. It doesn't even matter what the price is. You simply just need to get in, and you can count on roughly 230%. That's what it has historically been. Now, could it go down from that? Yeah, of course. As time goes on and on and on, could it go down? Maybe. But maybe it holds true because Bitcoin is finite, because the supply is plummeting and the price continues to go up, right? So maybe it stays at 230%. Maybe it even goes higher than that. I don't see why not. So that's the purpose of today's video, to make you a Bitcoin millionaire. It's more than possible. Even starting small, you can start with any amount. A lot of people don't understand that to buy Bitcoin, you don't need to have the money to buy one Bitcoin. You know, if you can invest 50 bucks into Bitcoin, that's a start. That's all you got to do. So start small, build it up, 230% over time. Think of it as Bitcoin's market dominance as that percentage of your portfolio, and you will be rich. That's what I'm saying. All right? So that's it. That's all I've got today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. As always, don't forget to catch me at KIR Finance on Twitter, where I am tweeting and retweeting on a regular basis. And as a friendly reminder, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. And I will see you on the next one. Later.